Hey everyone, I have some exciting things to show you, and I really want your feedback. If you've been following my account, you notice that I've been designing and 3D printing things for the community. So I have a couple exciting things that I've spent hours and hours and hours trying to figure out what's going on. So if you haven't seen my set, this is the storage box, which has all of the safety incisors here. But I want your feedback on these. So comment anything that you think needs to be changed, or what you want to see. So anyways, here's the storage box where you can put your stitch markers up here, your darning needles in here, 7 crochet hooks, and then a spot as well to hold whatever else you have. This is the portable safety incisor that has stitch markers on it. And then this is 2 pieces. So this comes as a single, and it's just a, well, it's not just, it has safety incisor, it has a hole here that you can put a wristlet, so it's portable. And then this doesn't come as a set, you'd have to purchase them separately, and then I print them together so they can be a set. And you can put your stitch markers and darning needles in here. So that was kind of what I wanted to do first. And then I started doing the NFC tags. So if you don't know what NFC technology is, these are the tags here. And so basically you can put this on your keychain, and if somebody wants your contact information, your website, your Instagram, you just tap their phone and a notification pops up on their phone. They tap it and they have whatever information you want to give them. So you can customize whatever you're wanting. I do make these customizable. So if you wanted your logo, I can put your logo on here. You can get the Tap Me in different colors. This is just kind of what I liked. Now we have the extra things. So I designed, this is for markets, and it's 2 pieces, so good for shipping, keeps the cost low. And then you can actually put your old school business cards in here. So if people don't have their phones on them, you still have a spot for their phone, but it does draw their attention. Obviously this is mine. And then I did make another one. If you hear in the background, I am printing something else. So this is the other one. Again, these are all like demos because you can't do the 2-tone with like the silk on the top. That would have to be at the back, and then like the white at the front, or whatever other color. I have every color under the moon. However, I wanted to create one that is pretty standard for anyone. Any business, doesn't have to be crochet. And again, I ended up using the silk on top just as a template, but it did kind of work out as I recessed everything a little bit. So here is the exciting part. So those I made, great. Let me know if you'd use something like this. The biggest thing that I had everybody ask for was, well, 2 things. Yarn stuffer, which I finished making it. I just have to print it out. And then I decided to make a plushie stand. So you're probably wondering what all of these are. These are little hooks. So you can take them off and they do different things. So you can actually stick your plushie in like this and place it however you'd like. This is for a neck or arms to keep them in place. Again, there's this, and then this is a spacer. So, and then I did this, but this isn't needed. So this was like demo 1 after many, many hours. And so I wanted to perfect it. And then I was like, okay, well, everybody has different size plushies. So I made this bad boy. This comes in 2 pieces. So this comes off, and this is just an example of how things work within it. This is a 4mm hook. So again, you don't have to use like the little prods that are in here, or things like this, but you can adjust this. So if you're wanting your plushie to kind of float, you can do that. They're awesome for pictures. They're great for markets if you want to showcase a specific piece. And again, it's adjustable. So this is the adjustment piece. But I was like, this is too much. And I wanted to make it smaller, simpler for people who are using like worsted weight yarn. Because I mean, like, this is big. It's awesome if you have like some big plushie. But I was like, this is just, it's too bulky and too many pieces. So I designed this. It is same base size, half the size here, and it's so much easier. So this actually comes apart right here, and it comes with 3 of these. So you can adjust your height however you'd like. And there's these little notches. These will be the same as those ones. I just haven't designed them yet. And these just slide in and out. Again, this is tight. This is better. And then I'm printing the final. This takes hours and hours and hours of work. So this here, you pop it in and you'll have whether the pins or the half circle to hold the arms. And of course I want to save everybody, it's tight because I just put it in, money on shipping, but it all comes into pieces. So it can be cost effective as far as shipping goes, but it's still sturdy. And again, this comes with 3 different pieces. So it'll go up to this height, which is 12 inches. So if you have a plushie that's 12 inches, it's not going to go anywhere. It's super sturdy. And it's an awesome base plate for your pictures. And again, for markets. So let me know, like, is this too big? Is it too small? Is this something that you would never use? Because as you can see, all my plushies keep falling over because half of them don't stand, like the piggy. And I really wanted something where I can take pictures of my crocheted projects and not have them like leaning up against like a wall or what have you. So, and of course I could do something standard, and let me know. I could do something standard where I just put a stick directly through the body. Again, you have like high probability of that breaking in general. And again, it's nice to be able to like move the arms where you're wanting them. So that's what I've been making. So let me know. Are you interested in the stand? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? I made all this for myself. Do you think that the market NFC tags are a good idea? Do you think you would use something like this? Yeah, it brings attention. You can put this in the middle of your plushies and then people can check you out. Even if they don't buy anything, maybe they go to your social media and they change their mind down the road. So this is what I designed this for. And then again, the tag, I made these for my husband for his business, with his business's logo on here. So that way he doesn't have to carry around his business cards. Not that he ever does. He usually forgets them or they're in the car, and you always have your keys on you. And then again, the storage box. Yes, it's big, but it's so multifunctional that I designed this for myself. And I have sold a couple different colors. The Cinderella blue is beautiful. And again, the yarn spinner here. And I do have another yarn spinner. I just haven't released it yet. And then of course you have my mic that if you do end up doing interviews through social media, you can untwist this and you can put this on a desk and you can put whatever you want on here. But the blank template just comes blank. There's nothing on it. And if you get white, you could probably do like a dry erase marker and write whatever you're wanting on it. But it is a very good visual hook. So that's what I've been working on. Also these, I lost all my stitch markers and I needed a place to put them so that I wouldn't lose them. And I did that. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments on what you think I can improve on, what you think I should make next. And everything is listed on my website, which is ruthlessdynamics.com. And most of it's on Etsy. I have to talk about the whole Etsy drama that happened, but anyways, let me know. Thank you so much for all your time, and I'm going to get finishing my stand. But anyways, have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.